Hi everyone! Today I will give you a brief introduction to the Dynamic AI56 management system. As an example, we will take one specific use case, customer care for airline company. It is simple but realistic use case. We created it on request from Southwest Airlines and successfully presented it to them. Consider imaginary dynamic airlines company. As any other company, its customer care team will receive a lot of messages from clients via email, Twitter, Facebook, etc. It could be anything: positive or negative feedback, requests for information of any kind, lost baggage claims, and so on. And most of this communications traffic is repetitive. Many similar requests and many similar responses to that requests. So, obvious way to reduce load on customer care team is communications automation. The problem is that people are creative. There are a million ways of saying exactly the same thing. So semantic analysis and meaning extraction are challenging tasks. And this is what we do. We are using our patented technology to analyze message traffic, find repetitive requests and automate response, reducing load on customer care team and also response time. Now I will show you how to use our management system to help dynamic airlines with communication automation. In this video I'm not going to discuss all the possible configuration options. We'll do it next time. But I will make you familiar with Dynamic AI56 dashboard. We will go through all the menu items, learn basic concepts, and see how it works for this particular use case. Let's start with channels section. In this case, we used 5 communication channels: Google Mail, Twitter, Twitter Direct, Facebook and Facebook Messenger. I will show you how to create and configure channels later, in subsequent videos. Now let's just note that channel is one or more account of specific type, able to send and receive messages. Next, let's jump to categories. In this demo, we used 5 predefined categories. We did so on request from Southwest Airlines, but generally speaking, our system is able to work without predefined categories. Our system is able to work with implicit categories, selecting them automatically from the message traffic. Automatic implicit categories mean less configuration burden and more flexibility, but also less control. So Southwest decided that they want control and requested demo with predefined categories. You can see all of them here. Each category contains a set of messages. For example, positive feedback contains messages from happy customers. Here they are. Look forward to fly with you, I love Dynamic Airlines and their prices, and so on. Also, we have lost baggage and calendar release categories, which are pretty self-explanatory, fares with questions about ticket costs, and positive feedback with sarcasm. Very special category which contains positive feedback messages but with negative emoji. Let me show you. You see all those negative emoji, angry face, screaming face, and so on are completely flipping the meaning of these positive messages. So we added this category to show that our engine is able to handle it. Our system is able to distinguish between positive feedback and positive feedback with sarcasm and respond adequately. Also, please note that we are using rather small categories in this demo. Around 50 messages per category. We have chosen such a small message number to demonstrate how our technology differs from machine learning. You need much more messages for machine learning to work. On the other hand, our system is able to start with as little as 5 messages per category. Another difference is that our algorithm works correctly if incoming message doesn't belong to any category. In this case, our system will just take no action, and support team will be able to handle the message afterwards. On the other hand, machine learning will often mistakenly categorize this message as belonging to one of the given categories, and will take wrong action. Okay, now let's go to Actions section. In this use case, we have exactly one action for each category. You can see all of them here. Let's take a closer look at the first one. This is answer to positive feedback action, which is bound to positive feedback category. So this action will be executed for each incoming message that falls into positive feedback category. There are a lot of settings here that I will explain later in subsequent videos. Meanwhile, I will just briefly explain algorithm precision. Our system is able to calculate very accurate estimate of probability that classification was correct for a given incoming message. So 95% here means that system will make automatic response only if it is at least 95% sure that response is correct. This is one more point why we are different comparing to machine learning, because machine learning cannot guarantee classification precision for real-life messages outside the training corpus. Machine learning only gives you precision for messages from the training corpus, but not for that particular message from your customer. Okay, now let's move to answer section. There are 5 possible answers, and each time system will randomly choose one of them to reply to the customer. You can enter as many answers as you like, but usually it is a good idea to have more than one answer, because it adds variety and looks more natural. Also note that answer text can embed media file like image or video. And optionally sender name and operator name, creating more personalized response. So that's all about action configuration. All other actions are set up exactly the same, with only difference that each action is bound to its own category, and also answers are different. Next, let's talk about rules. Rules are the links between channels and actions. In this simple use case, we have exactly the same set of actions for each channel. But in more complex use case, we can, for example, use different set of actions for email and social networks. Also, here we can easily switch automation on and off for each channel. So, we have discussed already 4 basic components of Dynamic AI-56 management system. Let's just quickly go through all of them. Channels that are able to send and receive messages. Categories that are used to sort incoming traffic. Actions, one per category, which contain answer texts. And rules that link channels to actions. That's all for today. Thank you for watching us.